everybody, welcome back to GB and the V. I'm your host Anthony Hurtado, and we're here today to talk about Two Guns. 50 seconds on the clock starting now. Two Guns has its ability to capture its audience by its two main stars, Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg's characters. Both of their characters have great personalities and both play off each other very well. The chemistry between these two actors is unbelievably well done. While they're not the most inventive characters or even the best characters ever created in the history of movies, they are still fun to watch with all their one-liners and all their wits about them. When it came down to actually shoot the heist scene was very well done and I enjoyed it for what it was. If you're going into this film thinking it's a heist film, however, don't think that in the slightest because there's only one heist in the entire film. This is not Point Break or The Town, this is Two Guns. Bill Paxton is also in this film and it's very entertaining to see him on the screen because of how weird his character as the villain is. And overall, Two Guns is just a very fun buddy cop film. Even though they're not really cops, but you get what I'm saying. And done! That is the rest of all the good things that I can think of, and now we're gonna get into the bad things. So 50 seconds on the clock starting now for all the bads. The bads in this film is very simple. It's just not that intriguing, this film. This film, although has entertaining scenes and has great chemistry between its two main actors, the rest of the film is kind of flat and not that entertaining. The plot itself is very ridiculous and would never ever happen, and it's very unbelievable, and you can't really find yourself that invested when you realize how ludicrous this entire plot is. Now, while Bill Paxton, Mark Wahlberg, and Denzel Washington were all at their finest in this film, I will say that I hated Paula Patton in this film. Don't get me wrong, I think she is a very attractive woman and she did a great job in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, but she was terrible in this movie. I can't tell if it's because of her in general or it's because of the director of this film. My guess is on the director because I've seen her act and she can act pretty well. Most of the film of Two Guns is very generic. You were hoping for something different, but in return you didn't really get that. Which brings me down to my final verdict for Two Guns. Two Guns, although is a very enjoyable film through its two main actors, the rest of the film falls flat in almost every aspect. The wooden acting from some of the supporting cast, the overall ludicrous plot lines that just get you out of the moment, and the action scenes that you've seen plenty of times in other previous action films. Two Guns has its moments in this film, but there isn't very much else there for this film. It's very copy and paste. Which is why I'm going to give Two Guns a 6 out of 10. Yes, it is a pretty good movie, but overall you're not going to remember it in a couple years from now. I feel like it's a one-time deal. You watch it once and maybe you watch it again when it comes out on Cinemax and HBO. You're not going to really buy it on Blu-ray. Anyways guys, that's it for GB and the V, and I'll see you guys next time.